This year has revealed something striking. Young people are shaping political conversations across continents. They've marched in Morocco, they have challenged power in Madagascar, they have protested in Peru and Indonesia, different locations, different governments, but the themes are the same: corruption, inequality, rising costs, and a generation demanding answers and accountability. Just a couple of months back, Nepal saw that global wave too. This week, it has returned. A small town in Nepal has seen fresh clashes. A local confrontation has escalated into tear gas, injuries, and a curfew. And it has pulled Gen Z back into Nepal's political spotlight. Here's a report.
Around the world this year, youth-led protests have reshaped the political discourse in many countries. From Kathmandu to Lima, from Rabat to Antananarivo, Gen Z has taken the lead. They have demanded accountability, they have demanded change. And today that pressure is being felt again in Nepal. The tension began on Wednesday in Samara. It is in Nepal's Bara district. Gen Z activists gathered near a local airport to oppose a planned rally by former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's party. Scuffles followed and stones were reportedly thrown. 2 local leaders were later arrested after complaints were filed against them. Today the young protesters returned. They said police had failed to detain those named in their earlier complaints. Crowds gathered and police reportedly used tear gas. Shots were also allegedly fired into the air. Reports say 10 people were injured, including 6 police personnel and 4 protesters. A small police post was reportedly set on fire. It was after this escalation that authorities imposed a curfew in the Bara district. They say the curfew is aimed at preventing further clashes. These fresh clashes come just months after a larger Gen Z uprising shook the Himalayan country. In early September, a brief government ban on social media triggered nationwide anger. It quickly expanded into a revolt against corruption and economic stagnation. Government buildings in Kathmandu were torched. At least 76 people were killed. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigned and the parliament was dissolved. Former Chief Justice Sushila Karki was appointed as the interim Prime Minister. On Wednesday, Karki appealed for calm. She has instructed security agencies to act with restraint ahead of elections set for March next year. But Nepal is part of a much wider trend. This year, young people have driven major protest waves around the world. In Morocco, a movement known as Gen Z 212 mobilized thousands of students and unemployed graduates in September. They were demanding reforms in healthcare, education, and social justice. In Indonesia, the Gen Z protested over rising living costs and social disparity in August. In Madagascar, Gen Zs led protests over water shortages and rolling blackouts. The military eventually took control in the African island country. In Peru, youth demonstrations began in September after a pension reform. They soon widened into protests against corruption, rising crime, and repression. And most recently, the Gen Zs have also taken to the streets of Mexico. Thousands there are protesting against rising violence. So across these countries, one theme is unmistakable. Young people are organizing through digital platforms, and they are demanding accountability from the people who govern them.
I was a revolutionary. I became a ruler. I claimed to protect my people. I terrorized them instead. I built palaces. I started wars. I lost everything. Some called me a defender of Arab pride. History remembers me as a dictator.